Morning, County Council. I'll call the meeting to order this morning, and I'll ask us to rise to sing "O Canada." But once we're done singing the anthem, I'd ask you to remain standing, and we'll have a moment of silence in memory of former Warden Dalton Becker, who passed away this past week.
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee. O Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Madam Clerk, could you take the roll, please?
Councillor Mackey,
Present.
Councillor McKay,
Here.
Councillor Carlton, Councillor Pringle, Councillor McQueen, Councillor Nielsen, Councillor Patterson, Councillor Dickert, Councillor Kentner, Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Body, Councillor Gregg, Warden Milne,
Present.
Councillor Dobreen,
Present.
Councillor Matrosovs, Councillor Bornignon,
Present.
Councillor Eccles, Councillor Hutchinson.
Present.
We have all members in attendance today.
Thank you, Tara. And then before we begin, I wish to respectfully acknowledge that we are gathering on the traditional territory of the Anishinaabe Nation, people of the Three Fires, known as Ojibwe, Odawa, and Potawatomi nations. And further, we give thanks to the Chippewas of Saugeen and the Chippewas of Nawash, known collectively as the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation, as the traditional keepers of these lands and waters. We are dedicated to honoring Indigenous history and culture and committed to moving forward in the spirit of truth, reconciliation, and friendship with all First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Is there any declaration of interest related to any item on this agenda? Seeing none, if one should arise during the course of the meeting, you can declare it at that time. We have some minutes to adopt or consideration for adoption. The first is the County Council and Committee of the Whole minutes dated January 25th. Moved by Councillor Body, seconded by Councillor Patterson. Any discussion? Councillor McQueen.
Thank you, Mr. Warden. Just under news and celebrations of County Council, Councillor Kentner shared news. I think it was Grace Albo, not the NEC, Niagara Escarpment Commission, and it says Niagara Escarpment on there. Right, so.
Okay, we'll make that change. Yep. Thank you. Any other? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. The next set of minutes is from the closed Committee of the Whole meeting minutes dated January 25th. Councillor Keaveney, Councillor Hutchison. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. And the final set of minutes is the Long-Term Care Redevelopment Task Force minutes dated January 31st. Someone care to move those? Councillor Mackey. Need a seconder, Counselor Deckard. Thank you. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. We have no closed meeting matters, no reports. We have bylaws. There's 3 there. If no one objects, we'll take them as a collective. Bylaws 517324 to 517524 be introduced and taken as read a first, second, and third time. And the 3 bylaws are listed there. Moved by Counselor Nielsen, Counselor Dickert. Any discussion? All those in favor? That is carried. Thank you. News and celebrations. Anybody have anything they'd like to share? Counselor Matrosovs, please.
Thank you. Through you, the warden. I would like to share with everyone that Clarksburg Has Heart, a traditional gathering place in Clarksburg, is coming up this weekend. It's on Saturday. So Saturday, February 10th, and there are all sorts of activities happening. The businesses are open at various different hours throughout the day. Workshops are being offered. Some are just drop in and make a craft, and others are sign up ahead of time. There's a vendors market as well at the Marsh Street Center. So there's lots to do depending on your day. So if you're interested in traveling out that way, and hopefully the weather will cooperate, it's this Saturday, and I'd encourage you to go to visitclarksburg.ca for all the details. Visitclarksburg.ca. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. Anyone else? Counselor McQueen.
Thank you, Mr. Warden and County Council. It's also, I want to bring forward a past reeve from the village of village of Flesherton. Bob Elliott passed away this past week. And I think he served 15 years. I don't have the information in front of me, but he served in the village of Flesherton for a lot of years and was a very active individual in that community. And we as municipality Greyhounds have lowered our flags to recognize the individual of a past council. And from the history part, in 1997, it was when Flesherton merged or amalgamated with Artemisia prior to our amalgamation. And so he was on council up until that time. So I don't know if anybody would remember Bob Elliott, but a very strong community person. And so I just wanted to raise that as somebody who served and had served at county council at the time as well. So thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Counselor Carlton.
Thank you, Mr. Warden, and good morning, County Council. I'd just like to remind everybody that the Chinese New Year celebrations will be taking place at Grave Roots this Saturday morning from 10 till 12.
Thank you, Sue. Yours truly will be there. Counselor DeBreen.
Good morning, Warden Milne and County Council. Thank you. I too had hoped to be at the Chinese New Year, but sadly I might not be able to make it. I did want to mention that our organization, Junction Community Initiatives out of Southgate, is collaborating with many organizations, including Grey Roots Museum, to bring a number of Black history celebrations throughout the month of February. And you can find the schedule on their Facebook page, Junction Community Initiatives. Hoping that we will see many of you out at some of these celebrations at the libraries, at their closing ceremony on March 2nd as well. Take care, everyone.
Thanks, Barb. Counselor Body.
Not sure if you're going to cover it, Warden, but maybe I'll cover it. You know, Valentine's Day is coming up February 14th, and nothing says I love you like coming home with a new job. And Grey County is hosting the annual regional job fair at the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Center from 1 until 6 on the 14th. Lots of employers there looking for employees. If you know anyone that's looking for a job that doesn't want to wait until Christmas to get a job at the mall, there's lots of jobs. I'll explain it later. It's pretty well attended, and especially by employers. So it's a great opportunity for kids, maybe look for summer jobs even to go to. So thanks to the county for organizing that.
Thanks, Ian. I wasn't sure where you were going with that at the start, but that's good. Counselor Nielsen.
Thank you very much, Warden Milne. I have a couple of different things to bring to attention here. First, I'd like to thank Councillor Eccles for hosting the West Grey Mayor's Breakfast, and it was a really well attended event that was, I think, well enjoyed by everybody there. I just wanted to point out that I appreciated the honesty to which Mayor Eccles spoke about the difficulties we're all facing with our budgets and how there's been some significant challenges this budget cycle, not just at the county, but other lower tier. So I wanted to say thank you for those comments there, Mayor Eccles. Also wanted to mention that kind of celebrating Grey Highlands, the community members who put together a viewing of Still Standing, the Markdale episode at the Ainsley United Church. They're doing a event this year, still going at the Ainsley United Church, February 17th in the evening. It's just a kind of a celebration of this past year in Grey Highlands. So they're hoping for a lot of community to come out and just celebrate all the different things that have happened. And then I also wanted to mention that Grey Highlands is participating in the Coldest Night of the Year event that's taking place on Saturday, February 24th. Grey Highlands is hosting it in Markdale. There's a 2.5 kilometer walk around the town of Markdale to raise funds to support homelessness and hunger. And also all the proceeds will be staying local as it supports the Southeast Grey Community Health Services as well as United Way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean. Anyone else? Okay, thank you very much for all of that information. Someone care to move adjournment? Councillor Eccles, Councillor Matrosovs, all those in favor? That is carried. Just take a minute to change over to the committee of the whole.